Hey, this is Edge Library. Welcome to our space. Today on the Autodesk Revit course for construction drawings, we're going to learn how to navigate the user interface. Once you have downloaded your Revit software, you need to open it, and you will see different model files showing on your screen. Architectural samples, construction sample drawings, structural engineering drawings, building services drawings. The one we're going to be using for this course is the architectural, also construction drawing template. If we click on model file RAC, the basic sample project, and you open it, and you should get this. The first part or section of the user interface that we'll consider is the quick access toolbar, which is right at the top. Okay, it's right at the top, and you will see just from the name, it's just a toolbar where you can quickly access commands, right? So if you want to open the file, you want to save it, you want to print, okay, you want to measure, 3D view, text. There's a lot of quick functions that you can easily use. That's what the stop section of the drawing user interface gives you. The second one is the ribbon, which is just the next section below it, which you have your architectural drawing, right? You also have, if you have to save any file, you also have it there. For any architectural drawing we're going to be producing, the walls, the doors, the windows, this is where we're going to be dragging and dropping them onto the drawing area. The structural engineers, we will be using this part of the ribbon to drag and drop the beams, the walls, the columns, and so on. Also, you might want to use some steel sections and the way they're connected with using different support system. If you have precast components, for building service engineers, they can come in and they can use the plumbing, the electrical, mechanical devices and systems. If we want to insert, if you want to import files into Revit, this is where we go. If we want to annotate, you want to write on your drawings, this is where we come. If you want to carry out analyses, structural analyses, energy optimization, solar energy analysis, carbon insight, electrical calculations, you can do it in the analyze menu. To draw a site around the building site, this is where you need to come in and do that. If you want to collaborate with different stakeholders to carry out interference or clash detection checks to make sure all the drawings from the building services, structural engineering, architectural fits together, you come here. If you want to view the different parts of a drawing, 3D drawings, you want to view multiple files at once, this is where you come. Mistakenly deleted the property palette. What you can do is you can go to the view button and go to the user interface and bring it back. Okay, so anything you delete, you can always go to the user interface and bring out this property or the function that you want to call out. Next, you can manage the project information, the location, the project parameters, and so on. If you have any additional plugins that you want to add, you will see them coming up here in order to contextualize or improve your drawings. And any modification carried out on the elements, on the building elements, you can use any of those functions right here. Okay, the zoom, the move, the copy, the rotate functions are all on this modify section. Next, we're going to look at the project browser, which is just on the bottom side of this page, and what it contains all the floor plans. You can see all the elevations, 3D drawings, sections, details, renderings, schedules, right? All the sheets you need, title blocks and all, they're in these sections. And for instance, if I open the level 0, that's the ground floor. You can see the ground floor of the building and all the fixtures in there. If I want to view the 3D view, I can click on 3D and see how the building looks in 3 dimensions. The elevation of the building. Let's say I want to open the east side. I can also view the east side. Different sections. You can open any part of the drawing that you want to view. The project browser affords you that opportunity. The next is the property palette, which is in the middle section on the left hand side, and this allows you to see the properties of the different part of your building. For instance, I click on this window, I know the type of windows right here. Okay, the single window, I know its depth or height, I know it's level 2, which is the first floor, I know the dimensions, the height, the width. Right, so there are different information that you can get from the property palette. Next thing is the drawing area, just while you have your drawing on this screen right here. This is where we're going to be producing all our floor plans and using the drag and drop functions to develop all the different sections and components of the building. That's the drawing area. The next thing is we'll look at the status bar, which is right here, down here. It's the bottom, and you have a lot of information in this area. If you just over, on or around or over any of this element, you can see that it gives you a quick snapshot of what they are without having to click on it and viewing it in the property palette. Right, look at it, it's telling me it's a basic wall right here. Just watch as it changes as I move around. All right, you see what it does. And sometimes it also anticipates what you're going to do and gives you prompts and commands that you can easily follow. Next is your view control bar. Right, with that one you can control the visibility of your drawing, how much information you want shown, the level of detail you want shown. So for instance, if I were to zoom in on the solar panels right here, it's showing intricate design, right, of the solar panels because the fine section have been enabled. The fine, if I want to go to the medium, you can see the level of detail is a little bit low. Right, if I click on the course, and it's even worse. Yeah, so it is things that you can control how much information you want shown on the build, on the drawing. Next, if you want to hide, still on this view control bars, if you want to hide the visibility, you want to see inside the building, what you can do, for instance, to hide the element. So if I click on the roof, right, I want to look inside from the top. All I need to do is come here where you have the temporary hide stroke isolate. Click on it and hide the element. Okay, and you can easily see into your building. You can get rid of or hide a lot of those elements. So I want to bring it back, just reset it. Click on and then reset the temporary hide or isolation. Okay, and lastly, if you click on any of the components, you can look at the option bar, right, which is at the top right here. So this is where you can click on it and the modify window comes up, and you can see right here, if you click on any information, you can total length, additional information suddenly appears because of the command that because you've clicked on the modification or modify function, right? So that allows us, the status bar, to make certain changes, certain commands that we can insert. Right. Sometimes it works like the command, a button or bar that you have in AutoCAD. Keep learning, keep growing. See you next time. Bye.